Hello, I love my snake. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna beat it up. I'm gonna beat it up. Beat it up. Beat it up. Almost Sunday class. My software is getting updated at the moment. Get updated. Give it a second.
Copy.
Here we are.
Carbon copy.
Hi, Pat. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. Hello, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. Domenico, how are you doing?
Domenico.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Oh, I
fine.
went.
How are you guys doing?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We're good. And Dominique is here.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Dominic. I sound like the cheerleader, don't I? I guess I should shut up.
Yeah. No.
I'm
I
very
like
proud
saying
to
hello
see
to
all of
everybody.
you. Don't forget, I'm having an interview with Alfred Lembrut, February 24th, Saturday at 4 p.m. Texas time.
What? I didn't hear that very well.
I'm having an interview with Alfred Lembrut. Alfred Lembrut, he one of the exopolitic guy. Do you guys know him?
Isn't that February 24th?
You don't know Alfred Lembrut? Weber?
No.
He's on YouTube.
Are you kidding me?
I am so ignorant. I don't know anything.
What's his last name? Lambert?
Alfred
Dr. J,
Lembrut.
I'm going to be I'm going to be absent for a couple of minutes. I got to, nature is calling.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Sorry about that.
EMI, dude.
It's good to heed the call of nature.
What does that mean? Wait a minute. What does that
We
mean?
all don't need to know.
Oh, okay.
Too much information.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Nora.
TMI. Okay, I thought she said PMI.
That's Project Management Institute.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Blah.
Oh my God! What?
Totally outrageous. I loved it.
Okay. Today we cover a lot of stuff. For those of you who missed the after class, Dr. Heidi came to the morning class and she presented her story. Naga do ask her what made me qualify. I say I'm the pimp. I say you better pimp me and qualify. No, I'm just kidding.
Naga, you can explain it.
Yeah, Naga, tell us what she said.
What Heidi was saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Basically, Heidi, she had a near-death experience due to illness, and she said it was like a struggle for over 7 years. You know, she had to basically learn how to live in the flesh again. She mentioned that at one stage, somehow she got these beings contacted her called the what were they called now?
The Council of Seven.
The Council of
Council
Seven.
of Seven, yeah.
And they downloaded a whole bunch of information into her, and they told her, Heidi, that after when she needs the information is when it will be revealed to her, and so over a period of years she started the university and got a lot of stuff happening, and then during her adventure she also met Corso, and
I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere.
You mean out in the universe you met him?
No, like when on the road to recovery. That's why.
Oh, I
Mhm.
Yeah. So, like, accomplished a lot of stuff in a short period of time, including, learning how to live again.
Mhm.
So,
And the truth is, I'm one of her bridge, the key to everything. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put my super ego out there. I'm one of the key to everything, even in all your life. I mean, that's just reality because there's so many teachers out there, and they good for something, but the universe only send one teacher that is for you to help you to discover something greater within you. And what is that is whatever you that most desire you wanted completion, and that's it, completion. You want a completion. That's why they sent me. And you
I,
all.
for one, am so thankful for you that you came into my life.
Mm-hmm. But I not come into your life with a half cup empty. I came into your life with an empty cup.
meaning we have to empty our cup.
Exactly. So we can receive
Yeah.
what the universe wants to give you.
Because there's a lot in there.
Mm-hmm. Or I just have a conversation with Marge. I say, where you get this our idea from? I said, are you taking my class or people class? She said, your class. Well, don't even bring people stuff to my world because our world is so simple. We say what we mean what we say. That's how a pattern is. Because what happened, people bring too many other discipline into what the universe want to give to them, which is simplicity. Everything starts with simplicity. The only way to understand the universe is to be simple. Then you understand it, how it works. Otherwise, it looks sophisticated, don't it?
Sure.
And you gotta
I
be
really
careful.
have come to an understanding that I don't want any teacher in my life who doesn't do the simplistic way.
Mm-hmm. And today, class.
That's pouring smoke when you do all that stuff.
Today, class, we're not gonna do the Stargate for today. Today is the first day we do reading.
Do what? Reading.
Yes. Today.
Whoa! Telepathic reading.
Yes.
That's my favorite subject.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to drop to 20 to 27 tonight. Oh boy.
Yes.
Hey, it's 9 degrees here right now.
Okay.
Hey,
Not good.
Shar.
Hey.
It was 50 and now it's 57. It's dropping down quick.
Okay, I have a 3 person in mind already. It's going to start the class in reading. It's going to be Marge, yes you, Pat, and Charlotte, and I hate to say this. This is going to hurt you. Okay, Alan, and also, that's it. That's today. The first group will be Alan, okay, Charlotte, Marge, and Pat. You are the first 4 people to be reading people today. Ain't that beautiful?
What's up, Shar?
Hey, Charlotte.
Looking like got your Marilyn Monroe look on.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Shar has been driving for she drove today for 7 hours.
Yes.
Pat, I gotta go. I have an emergency that came up where I was at. I'm gonna have to check in with you guys later. I am so sorry.
No problem.
Okay, bye.
Call me later.
Take care.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
Is it Breaking Bad?
Okay, another. Okay, the one.
I heard that.
Okay.
Can I tell her story, Dr. K?
Wait, I'm
Yeah,
trying.
you can tell the story. I gotta go. Okay, bye.
Is it okay I tell it?
Yeah, you do. Yep.
Okay. All right. So, Shar called me this morning. She was so excited. She said that Sylvia, so Shar is taking some product, and that's the word I'll use, up to a town in California And Sylvia comes in this morning as she was leaving and said, "You're going to be stopped by the police." And Shar went, "Oh, SH." And she said, "What can I do?" And she said, "Call the Starship down and ask them to put a cloak over you." So she did, and she was not stopped. Shar was beside herself. She called Dr. She told me she called you, Dr. K.
Yeah.
She was so excited about it.
Yes. Well, I mean, like, that's the purpose of the device. Now, I'm going to get a little egoistic here. Can the...
You?
Okay.
Amber, our pit master.
Can anything beat such a co-pilot? You know, it's very helpful to you. Can anything can beat that? Even a regular human can't beat that. You hear me?
That's right.
I know. That's why I told it. I thought it was so cool. That
Very cool.
Yes. Because the device has one thing in common with a relationship. It's loyal to its user. Because it don't have arm and legs, so it's going to be loyalty. Because if it not, then he's going to carry it around. It's not stupid.
And the place that she was going is probably the most dangerous place she could go to with that in mind. No. And so,
Pat, I come back. Anything I missed in 2 words?
Oh no, Anthony, you will be the one of the people, the reading people. I specifically chosen you guys because you guys can hear the device. That's why. Okay. And also you can go on the ship. So you all be facilitated today in reading. Ain't that beautiful? So among you 4, one of you will lead.
Alan, do you think we've been taken or something? Anthony?
Taken? Did you guys also get a message from Smarty?
No.
No.
I got a text from Smarty. My first thought was to respond, go ask yourself who you're truly talking to, but I'll read it to you.
Okay. What's the subject about, may I ask? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Well, I'll just read it. It tells it. So,
okay.
The image that you drew for as a potential portal for them to send reinforcements, it didn't work. There's been an epic fail on their part. Ha 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 ha. Good luck with your horse, and I'm sorry you had to pay thousands of dollars for something you could do from your heart for free. Then he tagged in the chain with Marge that says, I was told I was on a hit list. It didn't ring true with me. My device told me it was not true. I did not think I was on a hit list. So that's the story, Smarty. Hope all is well with you. Of course it is. His reply, I know, be careful what you believe. Yes, that goes for all of us, huh? No, just you guys in the course. I know who I am and what I am. So.
Yeah, Ellen, that was last week, and I've had several other conversations with him since, because he said, you can throw away the device and just use a pendulum. Anytime I've checked with my pendulum and my device, they agree with each other.
Okay, so then he went on with a little more that said he's been lying to all of you. He's been lying to all of you all. Here's proof, and there's more. Anyway, love you, bro. TTYL. Talk to you later.
He doesn't love us when he's talking like that.
Don't let the door hit him on the way out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you respond to it, Alan?
Issues.
Mm-hmm.
He's got some issues. He's got to work through them.
Well,
It sounds very paranoid,
well, he been caught.
schizophrenic to me.
What it is, he been caught. He's scared because he's on the hit list. What is the hit list? You know what the hit list is? You got a bunch of popularity and money, and there's people who jealous around you, and you don't know who they are. That's why the device say humble and be silent, because you are not greater than someone nor below someone, but they're equal. That you live longer that way. Does that make sense? But when you go out like Elvis, guess what? Elvis got protection money, and then he got Elvis. Everyone loved him, so it loved him equally. But Smarty, he got too many enemies, and that his own people. He thinking he can outsmart the ship. Guess who the one that told all of you that? When you go to the ship, they verify everything that I told you, then they say the same thing. And they said up there, be humble, be silent, then you'll be okay. Ain't that simple? But if you're not, you'll be on the hit list. And that's just common sense. Even in this world, you win the lottery. Just win even 10 million. You don't have to be 100 million. I bet your family going to be coming. You better give them some money or else. Or else you might disappear. Your own family can do that. Ain't that amazing?
And they're never going to find us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I bet you're scared, huh, Alan?
Yeah.
Saul, can I change the subject a minute?
Hey, Alan, thanks for the report, but what was that all about? I mean, basically.
Well, I mean, I'm really not concerned about it.
Okay.
I'm also checking to. I'm also checking to see if cousin may join. I know she's interested. She's concerned financially, and I'm going to try and work on that with her. She's already clairvoyant.
Oh, awesome. Class, we're going to be having a new student transferring from the ghost hunting course into our course. Her name is Lauren, but I forgot her last name. Oh, sorry, Lauren Tyler.
Is this a free class?
No, this is not free class. But
no, today. Certain day. What?
Morning.
Only morning.
Morning. Okay.
I see Mahaji over there. That's Dr. Oh, that's Dr. Jose. That's Mahaji.
Every day I'm
going to freeze tonight.
Yeah. It is amazing that we all got to learn humbling, and we must never see ourselves greater than anybody. Does that make sense, student? Because when I go up there, I feel very comfortable. They never see themselves greater than us. They see ourselves equal. They see themselves equal to us. But the only difference is they have more experience. That's the only difference.
Right.
Knowledge.
And they are respectful. Always.
And okay, I have to admit it. It all started with Alan. I told him, "Hey, I love it. Someone spent $6,500," and he went like that. I said, "What's wrong with this guy?" I started to laugh. I didn't pay attention. What it is, he promoted me. He thought, I'm below him. But when he found out that one of my device, the Q144, was bought, jealousy got involved. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Because it's in his mind, his business. How can he promote someone that can do better than him? Well, if anything is truly relevant, I don't have to promote anything. I just go out and act a fool like I always do, and people just love me. Not because I'm acting a fool, but they can resonate with the way I am in a joyful stage, but I'm also a realist, I'm practical. And furthermore, they want to be in that stage too.
Dr. K. Anthony is trying to ask a question.
I'm sorry, Anthony. What? Go ahead.
What I was just going to ask you, do these devices get jealous?
They have personality, but you can ask them yourself. Because I know.
Already did. She did. See, I was asking her to do a romantic favor for me to somebody else.
I don't want you to.
And she said,
"No, don't do that."
I thought you loved me. I say I do. I love you like my sister. You're my sister, you know.
Yeah, they
And
kind.
she said, but you know, she had been. I know she hadn't been responding to me.
Yeah, I think you need to
Hurt
apologize.
her feelings, Anthony.
Anthony.
Rose.
Okay.
And she was upset saying, I thought you loved me. I said, I do, but you're my sister.
No, that's not the way how you talk to your female device. When your device link up with you, they are very intimately tied to you. You know? I mean, not intimate the way we human think is sexual. Very intimately, that means prioritize. That means device don't want you to prioritize someone over it. Does that make sense?
But
It's
I hear
mean,
it sound like a woman.
Because it is a woman. Except that the only time you can get away with that is your wife, and that's it. You know, the wife considers itself, if it's a female, consider itself to be your second wife. You know.
No, she my sister. I tried to tell her. She said, "Okay, then I understand now."
Mm-hmm.
But see, I hadn't been feeling the things I used to feel from her.
Well, since his sister, get it?
Yeah.
You better change your relationship status with your device, or else you're getting
Be your
squat.
sister, Anthony.
It's gonna hide your toys on you, Anthony.
What?
It's gonna hide your toys on you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna give you a hard time, a sister, huh?
See,
That's all they're gonna say.
Look, I don't need all of that. I thought she's supposed to do what I asked her to do.
Hey, Anthony,
Yeah.
you're being punished.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you just
Just
mail
like
your.
I
Yeah.
have been
All
punished.
you do just
By the
say,
great Pop
look
Poo.
at this. All you
You know,
just
I
say,
thought it was a device.
It
You know what I'm
is.
saying? That would do whatever you ask it to do.
it
Heck
does.
no.
That's
It
not
does.
device. That's Siri you're talking about.
It
Yeah,
does
this is,
what
her
you ask.
name is Sarah.
Mhm. It's your Sarah, and you forget it.
And
Think
this is
of
the
her like
second.
Alexa
Mhm.
or Siri.
Oh.
Not like that.
Okay,
Alexa snitch.
Pat, ask your device completely why it is so territorial with a user. It will tell you the reason. Go ahead, ask it, honey.
I just got Anthony needs to kiss and make up from Pepe.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony, just
Watch this.
mail your device to me. That's it.
And here's the reason why. Go ahead,
It's
Pat.
territorial to you because it is a part. She is a part of you, Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like air.
You hear that, class?
I mean,
That's
George.
what
George.
That's what George said.
George. Yes, George is a part of me.
Mm-hmm.
George told you that? I thought George was a girl. I mean, I thought yours was a girl.
No. Shars is a girl.
Sylvia.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, Sarah, I don't know if she won't even answer. Yes, she will.
You better kiss and make up with her.
Yeah,
You
you
hurt her
better
feelings.
apologize, kiss,
You
and
better-
make up. You know.
You know, I can't
What
believe
is that saying? A woman.
There's no
I
hell.
can't believe that.
Mm-hmm.
A woman scorned.
Yes,
Exactly.
a woman scorned. Oh, she is scorned. You better make up with her
Mm-hmm.
fast.
You better do it quick before she turn into Lorena Babbitt.
Hey, Dr. K, I've got another 15 minutes, and I've got to drop off.
Okay, let's do this. Okay.
Super Bowl.
Now as for reading, it's simple. Talk to your device and look at, and you ask, okay, for example, Anthony, Pat, Alan, and March. I'm going to ask you to read Fung.
Read Fung?
Yes, that means Fung will choose one of you to read, and I show you how to do it. Go ahead, Fung. Choose your reader. You got Anthony, Pat, March, or Alan. Just choose one as the main reader, and the other one will be a backup. You will see. Choose one. Choose quick. You got 3 seconds. Choose.
Let's go with Pat.
Okay, you go with Pat. Okay. Now here's
So
how
how
you.
do you read them?
Okay, here you go. Hold on.
Do it.
I'm going to teach you. Tell your device, George. Go ahead and read Fung. Tell me everything about Fung, and then George will tell you. Then you repeat everything that George tell you. Go ahead.
Well, the first thing I heard from George is that that Fong is this amazing being. He is a gentle soul who does not like confrontation. He's very loving toward his family. He wants the best for his family.
Just keep going. Just repeat everything that George said, because George got a lot to say about him.
You know I don't like this, but okay.
Repeat word for word, and don't have to make sense.
I am. Fong is unwilling to take the leadership role with what he wants to do because he is afraid of the consequences of his family. So his culture, his family has held him back from being who he really wants to be.
And then whatever George says some more, and that's how it is, you know. And then the person can go ahead and question. I'm sorry, this noise is not going to have it. Please, my student, please.
Doritos down.
Please, Doritos down. Whoever eating, you know who you are. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ask George. Oh, is anything else more?
Fong is coming into his own, but he has to listen to what he really wants in his life. Does he want to take the leadership role? Does he want to have ascension? Is he willing to pay the price that he needs to pay to be that leader? Because some people are not going to follow him and his family. So he is at choice point, what he wants to do.
Okay, Fong. Now anything that has been scanned from the device, you gotta say, does it resonate with you? You gotta give feedback. Now you can't just sit there looking like goo-goo eye.
Fong, you didn't look goo-goo eyed to me.
So what the first part again?
You see that? Oh my God, Fong, you have to listen. You have to interact.
This is the first two pieces is correct.
Okay.
The third one, also I believe it's correct. It's because a lot of time the leader role, for some reason at this point, I do not want it yet. I am more like easygoing. Don't want to take responsibility, to other people action at this point. So I just want to be myself, relax and hang out, easygoing.
But that's not who you are. You are a leader.
I recognize that because a lot of times, even at work, that they keep pushing me up, and I say, well, not yet, not yet. That's what I keep telling myself.
That's why I said you're at a cross point.
Yeah.
You have to decide what you're willing to pay for.
Right.
As an example, I'm willing to do what I'm doing, and I know that my son has heard some of the things we talked about because he watches television in the next room because I'm at his home. And I know he thinks I've really lost it now. He thought I'd been losing it, but he thought I was getting a little bit of sanity, and now he's really concerned.
That's what I don't understand. You can
and
recognize
what I feel is I don't really give a crap what he thinks.
Exactly.
Because what I want is ascension.
Exactly.
And this is my life. This is the path that I'm going to follow. And I don't care if any of my children are part of that path. They have their own path, and that's okay. I'm not condemning them, judging them, or anything, because we each have to go on our own path. But I need to go on this path.
Absolutely.
And I think that's what the device is telling me for you too. Because I'm very easygoing, and I don't make ripples, and
You are not here to please anyone. You're here to complete your life task. That is to ascend.
And this is my life task.
Yeah,
but I feel like this is your life path too.
Yeah, for me at this point, I feel I still have a lot to learn for some reason. That's why a lot of time I ask more questions and ask more questions. I don't see I have all the answer that I need, to take the leader role, and that's why
I see what's going on. Your wife
have
is
something in my.
Fong.
Let's see what's
Can I
going
say
on.
something
It's
that's
your
kinda
wife
rude?
have that thing like
That's
this
chicken
and
shit.
cut that dick off
That's what I've been doing.
and replace it with a copper dick instead of the golden dick.
I'm not gonna say that to Fong.
No, but see my example, like right now, I mean, you guys can see and hear and see that I'm still missing that piece and still cannot see and hear. And, I want to be able to have something that back me up when I say something. Because I don't want to be bullshit out there and I don't have nothing to back me up.
That's why you're in this class.
Stop trying so hard. Stop trying so hard.
But unless you commit yourself to do this, you won't do it because you're still lacking in trust.
That means, Fong, we're asking you don't have to take it out of this Zoom room. You got to trust in yourself. You can do this. You can make mistakes with all of us. It's fine. That's why we're here to help, to guide and correct you. But if you make mistake out there, everyone's going to look down on you. And that's why you're in here. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
you know how Asian community is. They only want perfection.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what out there. That's what I'm worried about.
Yes.
And in here, I trust you guys. I believe.
Exactly.
That's 3 for 3. I believe this is correct. On who I am and what I am.
Excellent.
And you've got to trust. You've got to trust in the.
Left.
Easy to trust in
here. Well, think of this. Dr. K, Asian how it is.
Yes.
I mean, if you're a poor person and you got nothing, you come out and tell to people, hey, I had this and that. They look at you, crap, you don't have no thing. Look, you're a poor guy. What are you talking about?
Asian people only look at money.
Come over there.
Asian people only see money. When you because status is everything in the Asian culture. It's worth more than life and death. Does that make sense?
Right.
Dr. Jose saw it. He saw what's going on up there because $1,000 was gone in less than a month.
See, that's what I'm raising up on, and that's the lead of what I'm seeing. Because I cannot see that I sit on the chair with the air under there. I have to feel some back me up, for me to move forward. See, that's the problem.
That's why you come to us right here.
Yes, that's
training, telekinesis, telepathic.
Hey, since I've been in here, you've come a long way. You used to wouldn't talk at all.
I know,
right. Yeah, I'm seeing you come out. I'm seeing you come out, man. Hey, don't push it. You pressure. You put the pressure on yourself.
Flow
don't
with it.
do that.
Well,
just go with it. And hey, this thing is. So if you just keep with it, you gonna be is too.
Hey, Fong, you better get a
Q.
You better get a Q36 if you want quicker result.
Well, Q36, I look at that, man. It looked too big for me. I look at the picture and I like the Q24 for some reason. It looked really nicer. Because the Q36 have 2 points sticking out, and I said it like that.
How can it? Michael. Pat, show your Q36. Is it big or small?
That's the one we're getting?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, that's the one we're getting.
It's not big.
Yeah.
I'll rotate it. Look at that. It's really small.
That's nice.
That's a 36?
Yes.
That's a 36.
He showed it again?
Nice.
Yeah.
He didn't tell me about the 36. He told me about the 24.
Well, it didn't exist at that time. Dr. Celine just pop it out of her butt.
Anyway.
Dr. Celine. Yes. Yes.
Yes. What is that one?
Do you have a brother right now?
He made it.
I have 7 brothers, 2 sisters. 8 brothers, 2 sisters.
About the brother that you did something and didn't have it to back it up, and it hurt you.
Did you show some kind
You
of
were younger, a lot
superpower?
younger.
When you were young?
I don't remember.
Pepe, tell me more about this. What brother?
I love your device name.
I'm not getting the name. What was it?
Which one? My older than me or younger than me? Or...
I got the impression they were older.
I only have one older than me. Yes.
Okay. So was there something you did that you didn't have stuff to back it up in order to bring your point across, and it ended up hurting him, and that or he didn't look favorably on you?
No, I mean, we both always, once we left the country together, and we stick together, and we never have any fight or anything like that.
You were young.
Yes.
Young. When did you leave the country? How old were you?
About 11 years old.
Okay. Was what?
This was before that.
Yeah. What? Was this before he left the country, or and came here, or after? Before. It's before. You were young.
Yeah, I have no recollection of anything before that we would, have.
But it's probably not something you would think of, right, Alan? It's just something that happened, but it took your self-confidence away, and it put a belief system in you.
I see what I mean. And in other words, you always have to be under, what he say, go for the survival.
It was that he didn't. He made fun of you.
Mama.
And you were
I never had that feeling with him. I mean, we both, just like, it goes. So we talk eye to eye. We don't have any problem. We get along really well.
Yeah. Well, this is probably subconscious. What do you get, Alan?
You also, when you're also a child or his age at that time, you got to also take into consideration that it was a war environment, and really nothing registered in the mind of Hong or his brother at the time. So that could be an issue as well in remembering. That's all that's what I mean.
What do you get, Alan?
Give me it takes me a little bit of time to tune in.
Okay.
So if you give me a second.
Sure.
Pepe, what exactly was it food? We needed food or something, and was either food or a toy or something, and there was a squabble between you and your brother, and your brother got in trouble for it, but he was peeved at you from your mom.
Yeah, I don't remember that piece.
Okay. Well, more importantly, how does he move, Pepe? How do we move on from this? How do we dissolve this? Transmute in your heart.
You healing him?
Where's Rose?
Need to be your own person. Stand and move forward. That's what I'm getting.
Exactly, and that's what I was saying too.
Replay the past with the present.
Yeah, I mean, we both have family, and we move on. I mean, we do our own thing. I mean, I don't depend on him for anything, or he doesn't depend on me for anything.
Right.
Okay, let's move from the present now. See, the reading is good now. Now we can move on to another person. Okay, this time I want March to take the lead because you rotate in leadership. March and Pat and whoever and Anthony, they just support March. You can jump in any time if you pick up something. The next person will be...
Is there a different procedure in this, Doctor?
Oh, no. No, you'll be asking your device. Your device doing all the work. Your job is to repeat. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
yeah. That's it. In other words, you trust your device. You trust love. And you trust the person you read. Okay. The next person whoever want to volunteer, they can volunteer as the receiver, the reading.
I go.
Okay, Domenico. Okay, March. Talk to your device, activate it, talk to your device, and ask it to read Domenico. And then you repeat everything back that your device is telling you back to Domenico.
And I'm going to have to drop off, Dr. K.
That is fine.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Ellen.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's the reason I chosen 4 people.
Did I miss something I'm supposed to do?
No, you just talk to your device because your device always activated. And if you can go through the procedure, if you like, blow on it, activate it, and call it by, say, device, go ahead and scan and read Domenico. Tell me everything about him that you know. And then after that, you repeat that back to Domenico.
Okay, before we go on to him, I had one thing on Fong where I just did physical, and I saw the liver needs some help.
Okay.
So whatever that means to you,
No,
just make.
No, we can take care of that during the healing. But right now we're reading. Remember, healing and reading go hands in hand. But right now we just want to do the reading. We just want, because right now we're starting reading section, you know.
Okay, so this is more emotional, mental reading, not physical.
Oh, it's full spectrum. Just tell your device, full spectrum reading. And that's it.
Thank you, Mark. Next section healing, you'll be my partner.
Okay.
Okay, the reader, Pat and Anthony, you are the wingman of the reader.
Okay.
And we're doing Domenico.
Yes. So tell your device activate and increase. Please scan Domenico full spectrum. Tell me everything about him so I can tell him about himself. Whatever your device tell you, repeat it back to Domenico. Okay? Trust your device. Whatever it's said, repeat it back. It will not make sense to you, reader, but it makes sense to them who receiving it.
The device should be straight to his head, the top of his head, and all around the pineal gland.
Read. Yes. Ask him, read. You ask your device to read about Domenico. Tell that you want to know Domenico. Please tell me about Domenico. And then the device will tell you everything about Domenico. His life, why is he on this planet, what is his purpose, and what is his health level, and what is his relationship between him and his family, you know, stuff like that. It's describing everything about his character, who he is. Trust it. Speak up, and you can't go wrong because it's not on you, it's on the device. Does that make sense?
Right.
Okay.
I get strong family ties.
Okay.
Some of them are positive and some aren't.
Go on.
But he feels an obligation.
Okay. And Domenico will give you a feedback as you read him.
Yeah, Domenico, what do you say about that?
Right on the point.
Okay, and keep going. Keep going. Let your device tell you more.
Okay.
See that? Just say what you hear from it. You're reading his character,
you have
his relationship.
Very strong love for many things and for many people. And some people take that the wrong way.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, absolutely. I concur with that.
Okay.
He feels that he doesn't get the credit that he deserves. That's what I heard.
Okay, good. That means, and then Domenico will verify everything. Remember when you being everything that Domenico going to verify, because it's not coming from you. He knows it's coming from the device. So
you agree with that, Domenico?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
1,000%.
Not appreciated.
That's the same thing. He wasn't getting it.
Okay. And then you ask the device, what is his greatest fear? What is his strongest You know, what is his strongest point and weakest point, and what is his fear. And then you as the reader ask your device, and the device will tell you, and then you repeat that back to Domenico. Does that make sense? That's how I read.
It's a very good practice.
I think you guys are doing pretty good just starting out. What do you think, class?
It's a very good practice. It's a very good workshop, Dr. K. Very, very good.
I told you, I can feel the WFF spirit in me. I can smell the bacon. I'm just.
Oh my! OMG! I thought you were.
I thought you were vegetarian.
I thought you were crying. I said, "Why is he crying for?"
Marge, what are you getting?
Say what you hear, Marge.
The next thing I'm getting is his greatest fear has to do with he won't be around long enough to complete what he feels is the most important thing in his life.
Okay.
And that has him kind of anxious.
Okay.
What do you say, Domenico?
Okay, then you can ask your device, what is that greatest thing in his life? Is it family? Is it daughter?
Yes and no, but since I've joined the group here, I feel much more confident.
Yeah, you know you're making progress now.
If you keep on the path, you'll get a rainbow body, and you won't have to worry about that.
Absolutely. This is why
I feel like in his family,
they're tugging at him too hard.
Well, he's not just he's
I'm just
judged.
repeating what I've been told. That's all.
That's right.
He is being judged.
Absolutely. Then you as the reader may ask your device different question. You could ask, okay, what family device? Is it his daughter, his wife, or his ex, or stuff like that, and then the device will detail more. The reading, the device can only read you according to you, reader, what you ask of it, to read that person. Does that make sense? So all of you guys in control of your device 100% plus, but you have to direct your device to be specific in certain area in order to bring clarity toward Domenico. Wrong? Don't worry about wrong or right. Your job is to repeat what the device tell you, and also your job is to ask the device question about the person. So you can
Sarah said, deep jealousy is in your family about you.
Yes.
Oh,
very much.
Man, this thing's scaring me.
That's good. That's good. And now you ask the device, what is his future? Will he be successful? See, reader have to ask your device to be proactive in Domenico reading. You have to the one to question your device on behalf of Domenico. Does that make sense? Because your goal is to paint a clear picture for Domenico, past, present, and future. Does it make sense to all of you as reader?
It said, she said, be loyal to your path, and your path will be loyal to you.
And Steve says you will absolutely be successful. And just keep taking it step by step and keep putting one foot in front of the other.
And ask him, what does he need to trust? You ask your device, what does Domenico need to trust mostly in his life that help him to succeed?
Heart.
Okay. And now you bring that.
Is now connected.
You are being put down every single day.
Yep.
And it's wearing on you. You're really tired of it.
Yep. It's very true.
Very good.
And sometimes
everybody's listening to you.
And sometimes, yes. And sometimes I cling to the little thread that keeps me going.
And the little thread is our group. And you know that we have your back.
Steve is asking, when are you going to stand up to them?
Hey, she said, you just like me. She said, he just like you, Anthony. Ask for something and then block it. Oh, my eyes still hurt. My back still hurt. And I ask for healing and don't expect it. You ask for healing and we don't expect it because we stop it with, oh, my eyes are blurry today, or my back is hurting today. Okay, I got it.
What was that question you had, Marge?
It was when Steve is my device. He asked, when are you going to stand up to them?
Well, I've been standing up all my life. The only problem is that I'm too short.
Now, as Domenico, you can also, as the receiver of the reading, you could also interact with the device, and then the reader will translate it for whatever the device say to them as a response back to you. So this is an interactive group, an interactive reading. Does that make sense? It's not a one-sided perspective.
But Marge, I'm on the rebound at this moment. You can tell the device that I'm beginning to take matters in my own hands. Like you said, step by step.
That's good.
Very good.
You got to honor your heart, is what he's telling me. You really have to honor your heart because that's your higher self. And when you listen to your higher self, it speaks more clearly each time you listen.
Good.
Very good.
Dominic, you don't have to be confrontive or have a nasty argument. Which
confrontational.
Yeah,
confrontational.
Right. You've done this your whole life, and that's not what you want now. You really want peace and calmness, and you're so afraid if you stand up to them, which I totally agree with what Marge is saying, that it will be confrontational and there'll be a lot of anger and hurt.
And high blood pressure. That's not good for him.
You don't want that because it causes harm to your body. But that's not what you need to do. What you need to do is stand in your own truth with conviction and not with confrontation. If you change your energy is if you change your energy, everybody around you will change.
Exactly. When you're solid on it, they won't even think about trying to change what you're solid on. They won't even have any thought about that.
Because they can't. Because you are taking your leadership role. But it's done in a quiet manner. It's not because all your life you've been confrontational, right?
Yes. You
don't need to do that now. That's not in your highest interest. And that's not a part of ascension.
Absolutely.
Well, I have to admit that the last maybe a couple of a couple of weeks, I've been extremely, extremely serene.
Yes.
And avoided any type of confrontational arguments.
Right. But you stuck to your guns.
Yep.
That's all you have to do. And they can't stand that because you're changing.
You're raising your vibration.
And when you change, they don't like it because everybody wants to keep you the same. Particularly when you're living. I'm so thankful I'm on my own, even if I am living in my son's house right now. Because it's so much easier when you're by yourself. But when you have people around you that are baiting, I guess the word I'm getting is baiting. They're baiting you because they don't want you to change. Because they're comfortable with you how you are. And that's not what you want anymore.
You want immortality now.
Exactly.
Well, speaking in plain Jergo, it's like being a punching bag.
Exactly.
And that's totally changed now. It's totally, I can assure you that's totally, totally changed.
Good.
Hey, Sarah says your violet flame is on the way, whatever that means.
No, that's nice, Anthony.
What?
Wow.
I didn't say it. Sarah said it.
I think that's nice. Sarah said it.
Okay.
So you guys made up?
Yeah,
Sarah's talking to you now.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
I'm glad
now.
you kissed and made
she's
up.
accepted the role of sister.
Oh,
I don't know about that.
Dominico?
Let me ask you a question. Would I still be chasing Victoria's Secrets as per carbon copy?
You have to, man. That's life. What are you talking about?
Okay. Very
okay,
good.
I'm getting something very serious here.
Okay.
Now I gotta get.
Ask it to repeat again. Ask George to repeat again. George,
again, because you said it and then I lost it. Okay. You are a very deep person. You think deeply. You philosophize deeply. But you choose women who like Victoria's Secret.
Nothing wrong with that.
That is not. I'm sorry, but that is not who you are, Domenico.
Right, but you see, I have to also stay true to carbon copy.
That
He's
could be
my-
a problem.
He's my number one fan. You see, he's my number one fan. All kidding aside, you're absolutely right.
But I mean, this is because I think when we evolve, we just don't look at material things or makeup or Victoria's Secret because that's not where it is.
Right. Absolutely.
She says that's his way of avoiding the truth.
Exactly.
To laugh it off. Hey,
exactly, Anthony. That's exactly right. Because he's missing who he really is, and until you understand who you truly are, as standing in your own power without conflict, then you will attract bimbos. Sorry, that's judgmental. I didn't mean that. From Victoria's Secret.
You know, I had a wonderful. May I share this, Dr. K?
Yes, you may.
I had a very, very interesting conversation with Dr. Heidi earlier this evening. We were discussing my PhD progress, so to speak, and embarking on a dissertation. Embarking on writing a dissertation. And we discussed clearly the path to take. And it tells you exactly what you just said, Pat, about being a philosophizing thoughts.
Right. You're a deep thinker. But you're pretending like you're not. And you've got to stop it, damn it. Sorry.
Okay.
She said he doesn't want other folks to think that he's trying to be uppity.
It's not being uppity. It's being true to yourself. There's nothing uppity about it. Do you understand that, Domenico?
Oh, very much so. Very much so.
Okay, good.
And do you see why?
Believe me, I had the conversation I had with Dr. Heidi was so intellectually driven. I didn't even know that I was saying those things.
Oh, that's great.
But they were coming out of my thoughts, and Dr. Heidi was flabbergasted.
They're not coming out of your thoughts. They're coming from your higher self.
Yeah, absolutely.
You were channeling.
Anyways.
You were channeling.
Yes,
Yep.
you were.
Great.
And my hands are hotter than can be.
Well, yes, because the key is to put your hand over your device and talk to it. So ask it directly, and that's why we activate it. We follow the protocol.
Right.
I know all of you can talk to your wife without a protocol, but we need to follow protocol because it's a good habit. Does that make sense?
I'm following it.
Okay. Very good, Rita. You got him on the nail 100% plus, and he can't say nothing right now. He flabbergasted.
No,
Because I know you got Fong 100% plus, But remember, you have to ask your device question, and then if the person decides to ask the device, they can, and then whatever the device answer, because you become the speaker for the device. Does that make sense?
Right.
Yes. That's all you on.
Dr. K, excuse me for interjecting, but that is the same method as the healing process?
Yes, but this is more just the reading aspect of it.
No, I understand that. All I'm saying is, when you do healing on someone, you also follow the same protocol.
Absolutely.
And you ask for the feedback, yeah.
Absolutely. Everything is along the same protocol, but you see the protocol can be specified for reading, healing, or both, and for remote viewing. Because,
perfect.
So everything is coming from the same foundation, the same simplicity.
Thank you, Marge. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Anthony.
Excellent.
You're welcome.
Thank you, not necessarily in the order I just named.
Okay.
It could be the other way around.
And now the next leader in the reading will be Anthony. Anthony, anyone that want and then Pat and Marge will be the wingman. You see how we rotate? Because we don't want to put one reader too much stress on them. We rotate the leadership.
Hey, so I said, tell me one thing about Dr. Casal.
Okay.
She said he's a diamond from out of the future.
Wow.
I said, what? I said, what about all this pimp stuff? She said, it's bullshit. But said that you was a diamond out of the sky, so that's bringing me closer in.
Exactly. But if you want to know, if you want to do a real reading, I'm going to request for one reading. And it's going to be affecting you, Anthony. You ready?
No, I don't want to do that.
No, you will see someone in this group. I want you to read Brian. Brian? Reading. Pat, where are you? You better not disappear on me.
She knows him. Somebody that don't know him need to do it.
No, you don't know him. Because you...
Right. Well, you said Pat.
No, you be reading him because Pat is
I'm just going to... Hey, I want you guys to know I'm just giving you what my device says.
And Mark, back him up.
Anthony. All right. Okay, well, they keep saying, Anthony, I didn't say that. Okay. Okay. I'm going to get on.
March is your wingman.
Who is?
March.
Okay.
And also Pat if she's in.
Activate your device, March.
You bet. It's activated.
Okay, sweetie. All right. Give me time.
Sorry, it knocked me off. Who are we working on?
Working on
Brian and Anthony, the main guy.
Okay. And Brian, you also may ask the device question, and the reader will be the voice, will be the speaker for it. All the reader is going to be the voice. That's all they're going to be. And you can ask the device question if you choose, or you can let the reader ask the question on your behalf. Either way. So.
All right. He's an intelligent teacher.
Just say what
not aggressive enough.
That's true.
Oh, okay.
You nailed him, Anthony.
Keep saying that. Sarah gets mad. She did that. Thank you, she said.
And keep going, asking about his character, his love, what his loyalty is, what his greatest fear, what his greatest strength, what his greatest weakness. Ask Sarah all that, and then Sarah will tell you.
Honest to a fault.
Keep going.
Happy most of the time. He's a good friend to have.
And what is his fear?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I have...
No. Sarah will tell you what your fear is.
Okay.
His what?
Ask Sarah what is his fear.
Oh. Okay. Fear of failure, being embarrassed by stepping out.
Yes.
Man, I be scared saying this stuff.
Thank you, Sarah.
Sarah knows what she's talking about.
Yeah.
All right. He's a loving person.
Yes.
Easy to be friends with.
Is he a long-term person or short-term person? Then you ask Sarah, and as Sarah will tell you, because this is what reading is. You, the reader, have to ask questions on their behalf. And they also can ask questions to your Sarah too. And Sarah will tell everything.
He's at a crossroads right now. He don't know if he doesn't know enough to ask questions. Afraid to ask questions. To save the embarrassment. Okay.
Okay. Is he a long-term person? Like, is he when he build relationship? Is he a long-term relationship person? Like he's
to a fault.
Okay.
To a fault. If he with you, he with you.
Right.
How about,
yeah, I agree with that. Any friendships I've had have been long term, and I don't have a lot of friends, but the friends I do have are good, strong friendships for sure.
Yeah. With you.
Okay, can you Sarah, can you tell me what I need to do to improve my communication with my device?
Ask it.
Ask the device?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what she said.
Okay.
Now close your eye, Brian.
Okay.
And look at your device in your mind's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And ask it mentally. Whatever that question you ask. Just trust it. Watch.
First thing that you hear.
Yes. Once you ask the question, you understand the answer is like an automatic knowingness.
I'm getting keep at it.
Yes. Yes,
Sarah
that's it.
says step by step. Keep going step by step.
That's it.
Yeah,
you
that's
got
what
it.
I'm getting to.
That's it.
Yeah.
You got it. You
I'm
caught
getting that if you truly listen to your device, it will scare you to death.
on. Yes. You see it when you're asking, like, device, are you talking, when I'm going to talk to you? You say keep at it. It responded to you like a knowingness. Does that make sense?
That's right. That's what I got to. It was the challenge for me is knowing, is that me thinking or is that the device saying something? Yeah.
She told me to tell you my experience, and that's exactly what I used to say. Is that me or is that the device? And you're afraid to say it because you think it's you, and it's not.
It's not you.
The first, if you, she said, tell him if you put the first thing you hear, that's it. And don't think about it. Don't try to analyze it.
It's less than 1 second. It's less than 1 second.
Okay. Yeah.
Remember the rule. Because the first thing you hear
this is something. This eye-opening here.
The first thing that the device react to you less than 1 second. It's like a knowingness in 1 second. Boom.
Okay.
But and then it started just keep on like an automatic knowingness. And that's how the device talk. It's like in that 1 second you hear, it's like in a super knowingness, voice and everything. It's not actually a voice. It's like a knowingness. Is that? And
that's exactly right, Brian. It's a knowingness. It's not a voice.
Mm-hmm.
For me, anyway, it's not a voice talking to me. It's just like a knowingness.
It's like you're channeling it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You're channeling it. And that's how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really feeling the field from my device right now.
And that's why you can ask it with a device. Just give me yes or no that you talk to me. That the left hand, right hand sensation. Was that you? That's how the telepathic sensation come in to verify it is.
Okay.
Do it right now. Do it.
Okay.
Put your hand over the device. Say, device, was that you talking to me? Give me a sensation. A left or for no, right hand for yes. And trust it. Yes, that was the question. You see it now? When you ask
I'm feeling it in my right hand.
Exactly. You see?
Yeah. Yeah, it's subtle.
Right. It is subtle.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you've got to get over the fear of getting the answers.
Yes, because it's a higher logic.
I think it's the fear of getting it wrong.
Yeah, getting it wrong.
Yeah.
That's why you trust that 1 second the device responds to you in 1 second or less.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
Some people it's 3 seconds. They said like, oh no, in my group, my line is more thinner. It's 1 second. And Dr. Jose would tell you why. Go ahead, Dr. Jose. Why we choose 1 second and we worry about the 3 second. Other people they want 3, but we want 1. And he know the secret.
Because otherwise your mind start to, imagination takes over, and we don't want that.
That's where you're wrong. Yes, that's where you can go wrong. That's why we time ourselves 1 second.
You can't do that. Otherwise, you shoot in your foot.
Yeah.
According to that, what you experienced.
Right.
Yeah, I could see myself doing that for sure.
Yeah. So the best thing to do, just make up something, but don't think of.
Okay.
Dr. K, can one person read themselves?
Yeah.
It is possible, but it's not necessarily accurate because you kind of don't believe it yourself.
Well,
No,
your belief systems get in the way when you start talking.
Okay.
Sense, yeah. Okay.
No, I just a general question.
She said
Brian,
that's the
I have more
purpose
information for
of
you.
the 1 second.
Oh.
It don't give your brain chance enough to react to it.
Yeah.
Okay, Brian.
Yes.
What Steve is telling me is it's also in your living situation, this change in you will cause a little hubbub. It's like all these marbles in the jar and you're moving a marble and then all the other marbles have to move too, whether they wanted to or not.
Yeah.
So carving out the time that you want to devote to this and being absolutely adamant about this is your time and it's like you're laying down the law about that is really important, and that'll make everything come together a lot faster.
Yeah, I was even torn about coming tonight, but I decided to be here, so here I am.
Yeah, it's good to have you here.
That's good.
Yeah. Is there anything else I should know?
In time.
Appreciate yourself.
Okay.
Sarah says as far as trust goes, when you trust in the minute, you get more trust because you're using that trust instead of your brain to analyze this thing. And, by showing that trust, your trust will grow.
Right. That makes
Make
perfect
sense?
sense. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Yeah.
All right. That's it, she said.
You're good, Brian.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are good, Brian.
Thanks, Anthony. Marge
You are
and
good.
Pat.
Hey, yeah. You're good, man.
Sarah, Steve, George.
I don't know what this is, but I'm getting love all over me again.
Oh, good for you. Awesome.
My hands are hotter than could be.
Yeah.
Mine are cold. My hands are really cold.
Yeah, I've been cold all day long. I'm sitting around in blankets. But I'm hot now, thank you, people. George.
Very good.
How hot are you?
Anthony, that sounds like.
Hey,
too
look,
much-
I'm sorry. Sorry. I just say the first thing come to my head nowadays.
I get that.
Trish.
I'm waiting. I'm ready. Got to find the right one. Char's here. No, she left again.
Oh, she's there.
Well, that's very
Yes, sir.
good. Now, those of you who the reader, you must go ahead and switch out and then rotate other who want to be read. And now just do healing on each other. And after class, you can do Stargate if you like. So whoever in charge, just rotate between you three and just keep going. And make sure we go for one more person, then do
You
healing on
didn't
each other.
really say who was in charge, but
Oh, I forgot to
The
pick
first
a
one was
Mitchell.
Pat, right? And then I did one, and then Anthony.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mitchell
who
and
wants to be
Susan.
next?
Yeah.
Does anybody else
Who's the next readers?
Rosie's here.
Rosie will be the next
She
reader.
didn't show herself. She
Oh,
said she.
that's what that is.
Yeah.
No picture.
Oh
man.
Okay,
Suzanne,
hold on.
Give me
Stop.
away.
Stop, guys.
Suzanne, you give me away.
Guys,
I saw her earlier.
we still in
I'm
class.
so busted.
We still in class, guys.
Don't be shy.
Excuse
I'm having
me.
a good time watching football. It's halftime, so I'm here.
Okay, students, this is your teacher with Dr. Jose. We're still in class. We on a time schedule.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, we got only one more reader, so I recommend either you choose Susan or Mitchell. Now for that, I want Mitchell to lead everyone with Dr. Jose on the healing of each other. Okay, and he will facilitate. He will choose who's gonna be leading and stuff like that. So okay, reader, you have one more people to choose from, either Mitchell or Suzanne. So toss a coin. It's up to you.
You mean the same readers?
Yes, you, Anthony,
Oh, okay.
and Pat and March.
And we're reading who? Mitchell and who?
It either Suzanne or Mitchell.
You pick.
You pick. It's your choice. And then after that, we close the reading.
Somebody pick Mitchell. Let's pick Mitchell. We already know too much about Suzanne to really read it. You know what I mean?
I wanted to read Walter, but okay.
Walter,
I assume Suzanne hair was cut by you. I love her haircut.
Yeah.
Thank you. She cut mine.
Yeah, but he didn't comb his hair today.
Yeah.
Oh, oh well. Okay,
well.
Mitchell.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Marge, did Marge do one?
I did, but I can go again.
Well, I know I have, and Pat had. Oh,
We
you
all
did
three
the
have
minute-
done
We've all done one.
We all did a minute
Why don't
ago.
we do both? Why don't we all do it together?
Okay, that's fine.
Who gets something first?
Mitchell, the first thing I see about you is that you're lonely.
That's true.
You would like a relationship,
Yes.
but you can't find a woman who is deep enough for you.
That's true.
Um,
I need to be back here for a little while. I'll be back.
and you will find someone soon. You're searching. Your job is not fulfilling you. You sort of see your power, but you don't really see your power. You have this quiet it's not flashy, but it's quiet and it's very powerful, but you don't really understand it.
Yeah, all that's true so far, Pat. Thank you.
Anybody else?
Mitchell, Steve is telling me about your connections to the earth and how you wish you could spend more time in nature instead of so much in an office or a building.
Yes.
Can you relate to that?
I can. Yeah. Too much indoors all day, and I just want to get out and hike and run and just be outside.
Yeah, and the earth would appreciate it too, because you would be spreading your energy wherever you go. You're kind of emanating a real peace, and you're very organized. Everything is organized in your mind and in your space and everywhere.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you, Marge.
Sarah says she's right by you. You're looking over her.
Her? What do you mean by her?
The girl you're chasing, but you don't see her. She's right there.
Huh, that's interesting. Can Sarah explain more what that means?
Said there's someone in your daily life that you're overlooking that could
At work.
Pardon me?
At work?
I don't know. At work, wherever he spends most of his day, she's around
It could also be, I'm sensing it's in your energy field. So this woman, whoever she is, could be very well in your workplace, but she's also very much like you in that she's lonely. She's not
outward. She's not outward.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, Anthony.
Do you go to a coffee shop, Mitchell?
No, not at all. I don't really even drink coffee, so that's probably not it.
Okay, but I mean, could you go to one and not drink coffee, just drink something else? Because I sense some kind of connection at a coffee
I can go get some tea.
Yeah.
See what happens. Sarah says you do not realize the power that you have. See,
no, he doesn't.
She's saying all kind of power in you, that you're a powerful man. And once you harness that power,
how do I release that power?
Keep taking this class.
And believe it.
Yeah, thank you.
And the woman what I'm getting is the woman is looking for you as you are looking for her.
Meet me in Seattle, kind of a thing.
Yeah. And you will connect with her, but you can't focus on it.
It'll just happen.
It'll just happen because your energy fields are going to mesh because your frequency is getting higher and higher, and so is hers. And so you will be attracted to her.
Wow, that's awesome.
Says do nothing like herky jerky quick without thought, because you'll be off the path. You know, don't change your mind when you're deciding to go somewhere. Go to that place. Don't change your mind. Say, I'm gonna go across the street instead. Don't do that. She said, keep on the path you're on, and you're gonna collide.
Right, you will.
Don't overthink it. My first thought, just go with it.
Right, because your frequencies are gonna. You've got to have the thing about all of us, and I know this is true for me too, that you don't want. I mean, it sounds judgmental. I don't mean it to be judgmental, but there are a lot of women out there who are not of your frequency, who are attracted to you, but you don't want that. You want somebody who has the same frequency, because then you will go for the same goal. And you know what you want.
Yeah. Yep, very true.
And so don't ever go for something less than that. Yep. But you will know when you meet her.
Yeah. I agree. Let's see. Tell me the answer to the one thing I'm afraid to ask.
False evidence appearing real.
Oh, you want one thing that you're afraid to ask?
Yeah, what is the answer to the one thing I'm afraid to ask?
She said, because it's false fear, F-E-A-R, is false evidence appearing real. That's what she said. So
mine is about sexuality. There's something about sexuality with you that you're afraid to ask about.
Uh-oh.
I know. Uh-oh.
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't have to say it. He doesn't have to say it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, all my dirty laundry's out there.
Okay, all right, guys. Stop.
We're family now,
okay,
remember?
Experience.
We're all family.
So you want a woman who is sexually into you, but sexually at a higher frequency. That it's not just sex.
Yeah.
That Tantra stuff.
Yep. Makes sense.
Is that the question?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
Wow. Bingo.
Thank you, George.
Oh.
You're awesome, George.
Awesome, guys. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
But don't ever get anything less than that. Because you've done that before.
I have.
And it does not bring you happiness. It brings you emptiness.
Yep.
Short time.
And there's just a little bit more healing in your heart before you'll really be ready to dive in.
Good. Thank you for letting me know that. Is that what I need to focus on?
Yeah.
Great, you guys. Appreciate all of you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Sarah
Must
said,
admit, I've never said
focus on
anything
your
like that
daily
to somebody.
walk.
What is
Mitchell,
it, Lex?
Mitchell.
Yes.
Sarah says, focus on your daily walk.
Daily walk, walking around.
Your daily walk, what you do daily in this path, on this path. Keep focus on that. Everything else will come to you.
But I also feel like you really need a new career.
I do. I want one.
Yeah. And you're very bored, and it's not feeding your soul.
The only thing that's keeping me are the people that work for me, and I don't want to leave them, but at the same time,
yeah,
it's time for me to move on.
You've got to feed your soul.
Oh, Dr. Saleh, this is the person. Thank you, Q36. Susan.
Such a powerful guy, man. Says your aura will just knock people over if you take interviews and stuff.
Why do you think Dr. K just recognized him immediately?
Mm-hmm.
Part of my...
I did too. He could be my son, but I recognize his power as well.
I just need to believe that. I think that's probably true, but I just need to believe.
You don't need to believe in that.
Yes,
you just
Very
need
hard.
to believe in love, and that's it. That's what power you, not you.
Right. Right.
That love. That's all you need to believe in is love, and that's what gives you the power.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All you need is love.
Suzanne, tomorrow I will try to send it as soon as possible in your device, okay? Your Q36.
Oh, good. I'm gonna be watching my front door like a hawk.
Okay.
Thank you.
You know what? The two of you have changed, Suzanne and Walter.
We have?
Yes, you have.
Aren't they so perfect? They're so perfect with each other.
Oh, there's Rosie.
Yeah.
No, I'm destroyed.
Where's her picture? Where's her picture?
You guys are so good together.
Who is that?
Hi, Anthony. I see you.
Okay. You see me? I don't see you.
Yeah, I see you.
Okay, very good,
We're right
class.
We're right here.
I'm very proud
I
of
see
you.
you guys, yeah.
I'm very
Two
proud of you.
barbershop quartet.
Yeah.
That's how I met Walter. Is he did my hair?
Yeah, I cut her hair.
Oh, okay.
Thank
and I
you.
invited him for dinner, and I couldn't cook, and so I had my mom make dinner, and she was, you better not. Because I said, oh, I make really good beef stroganoff. Come over.
Yeah.
My mom did the dinner for us.
That's hilarious.
She was 17, I was 24.
Oh.
Okay. Very good, class.
So when I move to California, I'm going to have you cut my hair.
I will, too.
Okay.
Your hair look cute like Hoda on Channel 24.
I don't know who that is, but thank you.
On the Today Show.
On the Today Show.
Oh, I don't watch.
Photocopy.
Photocopy.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
She's Egyptian.
Okay, class. We'll continue now.
Okay.
Very proud of you. You did a wonderful displays of reading ability. This would go hand in hand with your healing ability.
Thank you.
So, as you can see, this is your first reading class, and now we'll be integrating it starting next week. I'll tell you how the schedule is going to be working. There's going to be no more academic reading, because we're going to replace that with the first 30 minutes. We're going to be stargating, then healing each other, and whatever time we have left, then we're going to be reading.
Okay.
Okay. So healing going to be a little short. 5 minutes tops,
Okay.
for all the people. 6 minutes is the most. So you have to time yourself. In order for us, and reading, when you read people, it's good to give them at least 10 minutes. 5 is the least, but the most is 10. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So, did the reading crew did good today? Receiver?
Mm-hmm.
I don't hear you.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, great.
Okay. All of you have your turn. Brian, did you see you have your ability to talk now? I didn't do it. On my back, huh? He just automatic with me and up and down.
Got 20 minutes.
Okay. So we need someone to lead on the healing now.
Mitchell, hello.
Mitchell.
Okay, guys.
Pick your win, lady.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna pick Suzanne and Nagadu to help me heal.
Okay.
Okay.
Nagadu?
Wake up, Nagadu. Knock, knock.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Okay, let's focus on, we're going to heal 3 people here. We're going to pick Pat. Let's actually pick our readers, Pat, Marge, and Anthony.
All right.
Good.
Okay, let's go through the protocol here. Okay, let this device have the consciousness, soul, spirit, mind, and energy of the universe now. Okay, let's do some breathing. To calm ourselves down and relax, breathe in. Hold it. And breathe out. Breathe in. Hold. And breathe out.
And Fong and Mitchell is the healer today.
Breathe in.
Hi, Fong. You be healing.
And breathe out.
Yes, you and Mitchell are healing.
Okay. We already determined all that.
Oh,
We
okay.
already got that straightened out. Myself, Nagadu, and Suzanne are healers first.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't know that. I'm glad. So you're the facilitator.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, right now. Okay, let's activate our devices. Device activate and increase. Increase more. Let's link the devices of myself and Suzanne and Nagadu right now. Okay, take one hand, hold it out in front of you, form a fist with your thumb out. Other hand over your device, your left hand over your device. And device activate healing mode. Device activate Stargate mode now. And increase. Increase more. Okay, we're going to do some healing for 3 people at once, first of all. Then we're going to go to each one separately. For Anthony, Pat, and Marge, we're going to give them some general healing right now. We're going to give them some food and water. Let's first give them some roast duck. Let's give them some sweet potatoes and yams. Same thing, I guess. And some salad. And let's give them some pineapple juice, goji berry juice, and some water. Please inject it to the body now for all of them. And Suzanne and Nagadu, you can jump in any time you want. So if I'm saying something, you either increase it or add your own.
Okay.
So whatever comes to your mind, just go for it.
We're going to give Pat some more of that Forever 21 serum.
Thank you. I need it.
But go ahead and do it. Inject and increase. Increase more.
Anti-wrinkle too, please.
Inject that with some anti-wrinkle cream. Super anti-wrinkle cream.
Exactly. Super anti-wrinkle serum.
Let's give.
Hey, Mitchell.
Yes, go ahead.
My device says run a scan on me. I might be missing something. She said the last 2 times I missed it when I asked for healing. So run a scan and give me what the scan says.
Okay, let's do this. Device increase and run scan on Anthony. Actually, run scan on Marge and Pat as well. Do that now.
Okay, and Mitchell, this is how you hear this. Mitchell, this is how you hear the device. When your device talking to you, it's like a knowingness. You automatically know, and it's like with it.
I have to go for a minute. I'll be back.
And then within 1 second, the scan result come out instantly, and you just say what you know from the device. You just know it. It's like a knowingness. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, we'll try it here. Okay. Device activate and scan Anthony now. I'm getting hard.
Good.
Did that work?
Yes, that is correct. The heart.
Okay. Let's inject some love serum into his heart.
Let's do a new rainbow heart.
Oh, okay. Okay.
There you go. See that?
Yeah, good idea. In fact, let's open up the Stargate and bring some medical crew in to help us out. Medical crew, let's operate on Anthony. We're going to remove his existing heart and give him a crystal rainbow heart now. Install that, please. Let's give him some pain medicine. Let's give him some love and joy serum as well. Now inject.
Get out to that increase.
And increase more. Anthony, what do you feel?
I feel a different vibration. I feel my lips, shoulders, arms, hands vibrating.
We're going to device create a healing vortex of love and place Anthony in that vortex. Spin around his body and remove anything negative and balance it and put love back into his body everywhere it needs. Do so now.
Give it an increase.
Increase more. Okay, let's focus on Marge a little bit here.
Thank
you. I'd like to request help with my shoulders and my blood glucose levels, the pancreas.
Pancreas. Okay, medical team, please come in. Let's replace Marge's shoulders with titanium shoulders. Let's remove all her blood and give her nice, clean, and clear blood, put it back into her system, and replace her pancreas and liver. Right now, give her golden pancreas and golden liver. Give her a little joy serum, pain medication. Give her some ayahuasca. Oh, I'm sorry, we're still in the class here. Give her some magic serum. And increase now. Medical team, is Pat back? Okay.
No.
Medical team, please create a powerful magnet. Take this powerful magnet device and implant it into Anthony and Marge. And this magnet is going to attract anything negative in your body, soul, or spirit. It's going to come to the magnet and then instantly transmute it and turn it to love and spread it out through your body, soul, and spirit now. And increase.
And increase.
Marge, do you feel anything from that?
Yes. Yeah, all these things conglomerating on there and then poof, they all blow up.
Okay, great.
Give them both eternal youth.
Okay, no, go ahead and do it. Just do it.
Send them eternal youth serum and increase.
Increase more. Nagadu, you want to add anything else?
Okay. Device. Activate. Double happiness for all of the participants.
And increase more. And device, give them a little laughing gas serum as well. Inject now.
Give them their Merkaba body.
What kind?
Merkaba.
What is that?
Increase and
Light body.
Yeah, let's inject the device. Please inject the rainbow light body serum into both Anthony and Marge, and also Pat as well now.
And increase.
Let's give all three device create divine wisdom serum. Inject that now into their head. Device create trust serum and inject that now into Anthony, Marge, and Pat. Nagadu, what else do you have for us?
Yeah, let's pierce the heart with 3 arrows. Each arrow contains love, peace, and happiness. Shoot that into the heart. Activate and increase.
Increase more. Let's give all of them device create some clarity serum. Make everything that's a question in their life, give them the answers they're looking for, and inject now, and increase.
Increase more.
Give them all confidence serum.
And increase. Okay, Marge, how are you feeling right now?
I'm loving it. You're hitting all the things that will really help. And I really appreciate it. Thank you, all of you.
Got it. Anthony, how about you? What's going on with you?
Sarah said for me to do the same thing I did when I first heard her. Believe it and leave it alone. Don't analyze it. Don't look for it the next day. Just accept it. Yeah, I would always say, I'm gonna be hurting in the morning. That kind of stuff. And she told me leave that alone. And I accepted that, and I did feel different.
Let's give Anthony and device create some anti-false belief serum and inject now. Anything that you thought that's false will go away and leave your body.
An increase.
Increase.
Let's give that to Marge as well. Inject and increase.
Hey, hello. Thanks, Doc. Last time you attended me, you told me.
Device. Imprint the symbol of the living ink on the hearts and minds of 3 victims. Activate and increase.
Increase more. Suzanne, anything else you want to add?
Do they need any food and beverage?
Absolutely.
Yeah, give them some food and beverage.
Maybe you give them some oatmeal. I think they're going to object if you give them oatmeal.
Oh, yummy. Yeah. Give you guys some yummy oatmeal.
Brown sugar.
With Walter's favorite brown sugar and raisins and cream.
Yeah.
Device make it so. Activate and increase.
Chocolate cake.
Device give them applesauce and then a popsicle.
Good.
A great popsicle.
Mm-hmm. Yummy.
Who are you giving popsicles to? I missed out.
Oh yeah, you missed out on a lot of good stuff.
Oh no. I had to sing ABC and Twinkle Twinkle Little Star to my grandchildren before they went to bed.
Let's give
everything to Pat that we gave to Anthony and to Marge.
Yeah.
Let's give device. Please create everything we just said serum and inject into Pat right now.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Let her have one of Walter's famous chocolate fudge cupcakes with vanilla bean frosting.
Oh my God.
Device activate and increase fairy godmother on Pat and all of the participants. Activate and increase now.
Oh, thank you, Nagadu. That feels wonderful.
You know, you guys are giving access to the highest knowledge of all. Ain't that beautiful? From the
It
future.
is.
You can feed.
I can feel it. I'm shivering all over.
Yeah.
My hand's hot.
It's good stuff.
And device, let's
Me too.
create 144 strand perfected DNA serum and inject into all of them now. And increase.
Oh, baby.
I can unwind that for you, honey.
And device, please create an energy stream that will go from their root chakra all the way up to their crown chakra and back down again, back and forth, up and down their spine. Please inject now.
And increase.
Okay, Pat, anything you'd like us to focus on?
No, I just feel I'm tingling all over.
Well, you're 21 again, so you better be good.
Thank you. I feel it.
And blah.
Let's,
What
device,
is it?
please create Forever 21 serum and inject it into Marge and Anthony as well. Please do so now.
And blah. You will be leading next after the hour on healing. What is it, device? Oh yeah, I know. You been keeping an eye on her, didn't you?
Sorry, I don't have like my device with me because I'm at my sister-in-law's house.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh well.
Yeah, they're watching like the Super Bowl. I'm just like here. I was supervising the kid and like listening to you guys. So I'm not at my house. I don't have my device.
Okay. Okay. Well, when that's the case.
Sorry. Tomorrow.
Well, let me see. What's the device said? Don't worry, we get her tomorrow. I said okay.
All right.
Okay, healing team. Let's end the healing session. Healing session end now. And breathe and relax.
Okay, great. Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
That's good.
Very welcome.
Very welcome.
Class.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Class is over officially. Now we have the after hour. Let me go ahead and save this. Thank you very much, our YouTube snuggler. I got something to share with you from Dr. Heidi, but I won't do it on record. Hold on. Okay. See you in the after hour, okay? Bye-bye.